What's going on YouTube? Stealing Likes here, and you guys have caught me once again handing the cookie jar out here trying to snatch me some likes. Tonight, bringing you all the end of Season 1. Now, basically, Season 1's getting wrapped up due mostly to the record. However, I also want to make it a little bit more standardized as far as season length. Because if any of you guys haven't been around since the beginning, I used to post 2 separate videos every single day instead of posting one cohesive video. So I wanted to get the seasons kind of in order and actually do 100 videos per season, but it would make all of the records ridiculously separate. So the end of Season 1, it's going to be 105 battles in total. It'll be going up in the About section for the channel as to what my record looks like for this season. And obviously we'll be able to kind of balance out my growth from that point, things of that nature. Now, I know I wanted to bring 6 vs 6 tonight. Unfortunately, nobody wants me to post my videos. Anytime somebody talks to me on Cerebi, they don't want me to post the battle. So, obviously I respect that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you guys a battle spot battle with some of the great Pokemon that I've had throughout Season 1. As you guys all see, Tyrantrum, the Pokemon who really started this all. Metacham, who was my first Mega on the channel, actually. Then you've got Exatu, who came from my magic bouncing, baton passing team that didn't work out all that great, but still, I had a lot of fun with it. That was really early on. Then Archeops, the probably favorite hitter on the channel. I think most people just absolutely love this Pokemon. Then we've got Rotom Ferrothorn to round things out with walls, and obviously the first 2 walls that I brought to the channel. So, hitting the challenge button. I know this isn't the most balanced competitive team. I do see there are obviously some gaps as far as typing defense, things of that nature, but I'm going to run with it anyway. I kind of wanted to bring this more so for fun rather than actual, competitive nature. Now, I get an opponent from Tokyo. I do want to see what they brought. They brought Aerodactyl, Weezing, Cyndaquil, Quilava? Nope. Typhlosion, Hitmonlee, Taurus, and Starmie. Now, I'm hoping my Hitmonlee didn't get really popular out of nowhere, although I really doubt it. I've only seen 2 or 3 people comment on the power of disposal. But I really expect Archeops, to be completely honest. Now, Aerodactyl outspeeds Archeops, so I don't want to deal with that problem. However, Tyrantrum might be able to handle that. Tyrantrum's going to do relatively well defensively against everything except for the Starmie, because I'm willing to bet it packs a Dazzling Gleam. Oh, and obviously the Hitmonlee, who's going to clearly pack a fighting type stab move. However, I am going to open up with the Tyrantrum. Now, I don't see anything that really wants to do a lot of stalling, so I'm not too worried about bringing Exatu in this one. Instead, I'm actually going to bring the Ferrothorn, due to the fact that Starmie's probably going to come. It's going to wall off most of these Pokemon pretty well. And then I'm going to bring in... looks like Metacham wouldn't be a bad call. I'm going to bring Metacham. I mean, it's going to be able to handle Weezing. So we're going to confirm that 3-team lineup, and got a little bit faster on the opponent selection, the Pokemon selection this time around. So we're going to see if maybe I do better with speed. I would like to bring in 2 wins to end out this season because the record's kind of abysmal in my opinion. But, obviously I'm learning, I'm starting off. Now, a lot of fun things in mind for Season 2. Obviously, you guys all know that I want to do the Unrun Heroes segments. I will be bringing those as often as possible, as quickly as possible. I've had a lot of problems with setting up a lot of the video for the background. It's not actually the conversation that's the issue, but I didn't want to do still images for everything. Now, right here, I'm just going to go for the Stab Stonage because Rock does not resist Rock. Aerodactyl is going to Mega Evolve. However, I think Tyrantrum's faster. It's Choice Scarfed, for those of you who don't know. Now, no, Aerodactyl's still faster. So Tyrantrum is going to take that one, and it's going to hurt. The Stone Hedge misses. Now, obviously, this is not ideal. This is not ideal at all. I could, and in fact will, swap out into Ferrothorn here. I'm going to be able to get off a little bit of damage. It's clearly going for another Iron Head. I'm going to resist. Single resist, no double, but I'm also going to be able to deal out quite a bit of damage to this Aerodactyl. I don't know why I stuck around with Tyrantrum, except maybe the hope that I was going to outspeed. I don't think I'm max speed invested, though. So that's probably part of the problem. Now, Ferrothorn actually in a much better place than Aerodactyl is currently. Going for the Gyro Ball. And I'm thinking, as long as Aerodactyl sticks around, I should be able to get rid of it. Oh, they withdraw, so they do know about the power. They do know about the power. Now, they go into Hitmonlee. Hitmonlee's going to take this really well. Actually, Hitmonlee's going to take this much better than I... Oh, wow, it's dead. It's dead after the Gyro Ball. So Ferrothorn doing what Ferrothorn used to do on this channel all the time, just bringing the work. Now, for those of you who don't know why Ferrothorn went missing for so long, this is a funny story. This is a good one for this game. The reason I pulled Ferrothorn so early is mostly due to the fact that Ferrothorn... switching into Tyrantrum here, by the way, for those of you who don't know. Ferrothorn, I thought that it was overrun in OU. Because I was looking at this website thinking that they were posting OU Pokemon solely based on their usage, not just their usage and statistics side by side. And I was looking at something, it was a modernized variant to, I guess, what was it? The old school Black 2, White 2 tiers. It was modified tiering based on usage, but Ferrothorn was OU restricted, and I just really thought that everybody was bringing Ferrothorn all the time, so I didn't want to run it. And for anybody who's been around for a while, you know that the whole idea, going for a Zen Headbutt here, by the way, just really kind of skipping out of the battle in this one, but the real big idea behind everything here was that I wanted to run the Pokemon that other people don't. Like this Mega Medicham, you just don't see it. I mean, yeah, it brings the power, but this right here is why. Right there. That's why people don't run Mega Medicham. Right there. It's because Mega Medicham falls far too easily, even to non-super effective damage. However, I love running the stuff that nobody else does, so I didn't want to bring Ferrothorn forever. Now, here, I'm in quite a pinch with Ferrothorn, actually, mostly due to the fact that I didn't just go for the safe switch, which is kind of painful. Now, part of me wants to go for a Thunderbolt, assuming that there's a possibility I can live this. I don't think there is. The double effective Eruption is just going to ruin my day. It is. It's going to ruin my day. It's going to kill my Ferrothorn. See, look at that. Dead Ferrothorn. Now, go down to the first battle while telling the great story of how Ferrothorn never got brought. I hope that you all enjoyed that one. I'm actually going to bring another story about Season 1 here in the next battle, just based on the Pokemon that I bring. But you guys sit tight. I should be back here in about 5 seconds. I already hit the challenge button, so we're going to see what we can get going down for the last battle for Season 1. I'm hoping that I can bring along some kind of craziness here. We'll see. I'm hoping Exatu's necessary, actually, as this is just a weird lineup. Watch, they brought Bisharp, and they're like, oh, I want to bring everything with the Bisharp, because I don't really want to see it. Now, Chandelure, Gliscor, Weezing, Staraptor, Gardevoir, and Porygon. I believe that's Porygon 2. Obviously not in that order. Now, where are the terrifying things? Let's see here. Exatu. I want to bring Exatu for Gliscor, but then again I don't. I want to bring Rotom because of the Chandelure. I do feel like Chandelure is going to show up. I mean, I do bring 2 Ghost weaknesses and a Fire weakness, so I feel like Rotom's going to have to come. Tyrantrum wouldn't do too bad against Chandelure either. The real problem is, besides the Chandelure, what else comes? I mean, Staraptor might show up. I'm going to definitely lead Tyrantrum. We've seen this before. I'm going to lead Tyrantrum, going with Rotom, and I'm going to bring Xatu. I know that it's crazy, but I'm going to do it. So, I have a feeling my opponent's going to lead with Chandelure, and I have a feeling it's the Choice Scarf Chandelure that a lot of people love to run right now, due to the fact that it is a beefy answer to Gengar, actually. because I'm pretty sure that the Choice Scarfed Chandler outspeeds actually pretty much has to outspeed Gengar. But let's see what we got here. They lead with Wheezing, and I come out with Tyrantrum. Now, I guess we'll do the story about Tyrantrum on this one. For everybody who hasn't been around the channel forever, pretty much since the beginning, what happened with Tyrantrum, and I'm going to actually use it right here. What happened with Tyrantrum, I thought I had come up with this absolutely brilliant team concept, and I was going to just murder everything and take care of all these Pokemon that just had no chance with this Tyrantrum. Because it used to pack Stealth Rocks and this Dragon Tail, and I thought, I didn't realize priority was at play here. I didn't know that Dragon Tail acted at such a slow priority. So what ended up happening is I actually had to completely rebuild like a whole new team, because the reduced priority on Tyrantrum, along with its extreme frail side whenever it comes to taking a lot of different hits. Whoa. Okay, that's clearly a crit. Now, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Now, obviously, that moment right there also didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Going into Tyrantrum, as my opponent clearly is going to go for the close combat here, I should, unless I'm really mistaken, I think I should be able to outspeed this. Nope, not outspeeding it. So the close combat's gonna kill. Once again, this is part of why Tyrantrum didn't work out for the Stone Edge Dragon Tail, or Stone Edge, the Stealth Rock Dragon Tail, because by the time he got done setting up his rocks, he was dead. And then in addition to that, I started to switch over to where Kabutops set up rocks, and then Tyrantrum kind of did the rest. Now, obviously, it's not going to go for a close combat here. It might go for something like a Brave Bird. I mean, that's a possibility. It could have something else for me, too. Part of me just really wants to slow this battle down and Thunder Wave this thing. But then I don't really have a follow-up. So I'm going to go for a Stab Psychic. Now, I think I just got 3-0'd. No, they switch. Probably not into Wheezing. That would be highly opportune. Into Porygon. Porygon did, in fact, come along. So it traces the Magic Bounce. I guess they thought that this is going to be something that packs a lot of... Oh my goodness, that's what they thought. They thought that it's a special wall and they don't have to deal with the problems. So the Stab Psychics are what I'm going to do until this Xatu goes down, which should be relatively soon. Yep, there's the Thunderbolt. That's a dead Xatu. Oh, it's not dead. It's about one shot off. Now, Quick Claw activate. I knew it. Only right then. But I do hope you guys enjoyed not only this battle, but Season 1. I had a lot of fun with Season 1. I've gotten to meet all of you guys. You guys have been great. In addition to getting to meet all you guys, obviously I've learned quite a bit about Pokemon. Not that I'm proving it tonight. But you guys have a nice night. And I will see you guys tomorrow at the beginning of Season 2.